Plato, an ancient Greek philosopher, was born around 427 BC in Athens, a city which at that time was a cultural and intellectual center. He was a student of Socrates, who later became his mentor and main inspiration in his works. Plato is one of the most influential figures in the history of Western philosophy, and his work forms the basis for philosophical thought in many areas. One of Plato's major contributions is the Dialogues, in which he conveys his thoughts through conversations between the characters in his works. Through dialogue, Plato describes the process of dialectics, which is a philosophical technique for achieving deeper understanding through dialogue and debate. One of Plato's famous works is The Republic, in which he describes his ideal view of an ideal society and an ideal government. He proposed that the ideal leader should be a philosopher king, who has the knowledge and wisdom to lead wisely. Plato also introduced the concept of ultimate reality, called idea or form. For him, the physical world we experience is a shadow of a higher reality, and only through philosophy and deep understanding can we achieve knowledge of true reality. In his famous work, The Allegory of the Cave, Plato uses the analogy of a cave to explain the concepts of knowledge and understanding. He described humans as prisoners in a cave who only saw shadows of objects on the cave walls. For him, the philosophical process is a process of releasing oneself from the limitations of understanding and achieving higher knowledge. Additionally, Plato was the founder of the Academy of Athens, which is the oldest educational institution in the Western world. This academy is a place for philosophers and scholars to deepen their thinking and research in various fields of knowledge. One of Plato's greatest contributions to the field of ethics is the theory of virtue. According to him, virtue is the highest goal in life, and a person must develop virtue within himself to achieve happiness and perfection. Plato also taught that education should focus on moral and intellectual development. For him, the purpose of education is to form wise and responsible citizens, who are able to contribute positively to society. Although much of Plato's thought has been questioned and criticized by subsequent philosophers, his legacy remains one of the most important in the history of Western thought. His thoughts on politics, metaphysics, ethics, and education continue to influence philosophical thought and debate to this day.